Okay, y'all, so the other day I posted this video and I was talking about how this lady at the job asked me, could I even comb my hair? So in this video, I'm just going to tell y'all the whole story, how it went down, how that question even came about. I'm also going to be retwisting my hair. I washed my hair the other day and put some smaller twist in my hair. So this is what it's looking like. So I'm just going to be retwisting my hair because I'm going to wash my hair again soon. So I need to retwist it to make sure the clumped roots, like right in this area, I like to spread the roots apart before I apply any shampoo to the hair. And I think I talked about that in Nadia's video, this video right here. So I'm just getting a twist and I'm going to separate the hair as if playing a harp. Got my little hot water right here. I got just a little bit of olive oil. I got my scissors, my black comb, the little rat tail comb. So anyway, y'all, so let me tell you what happened that day. So as you know, I was at work and I think I was going down to the cafeteria to get some breakfast. I'm not sure, but I think that's where I was going. So anyway, just walking along, mind my own little business, and this lady, she stopped me. She was like, psst, psst, psst. Okay, and let me just clarify this. A lot of y'all, when I post that video, a lot of y'all thought I was talking about a white lady. No, it was a black lady that asked me that, believe it or not. But that's cool. So anyway, so I turned around and I, came back and I was like, hey. And so she was like, let me see, what did she say? She was like, how do you get your hair like that? And so I was like, I just blow dry it and twist it up. And so before I could even finish telling her, she was like, yeah, I know you twist it up. She was like, but how do you get it like that? And so I was standing there like, okay, if you know, then why are you asking me? And so, and I gotta sneeze, y'all, that's why I keep pinching my nose. Okay, so as she was saying, I know you twist it and you take the twist down, but how do you get your hair like that? So before she could even finish saying like, how do you get it like that? She stood up and she looked at my roots. And so when she did that, I was thinking to myself, oh, she's trying to see if this is my hair, if this is my real hair. And I thought that way because, as I mentioned, if you know how I did this, why are you asking me how did I do it? Okay, so I was thinking, okay, she's just trying to really see if this is my hair. Okay, and let me just put this out there. Y'all, I don't even think my hair is like that long. Now, I know the hair is big when it's out. And as I've mentioned to y'all, sometime on the camera, you really can't tell how big it is. But, it's big. But, so, anyway. So I was thinking like, yeah, no, she's trying to see if this is really my hair. So, when she saw, finished looking at my roots and realized that it is my hair, that it was my hair, she said, well, is your hair in dreads? And so I was like, no. I said, well, what I do is I blow dry my hair, wash it, blow dry it, and then, you know, I put the twist in, and when it dries, I put the, I wash it, blow dry it, put the twist in, and then maybe like 2 days later, I'll take the twist out and just kind of spread the hair apart. So I was telling her that. And so then she was like, well, can you even comb your hair? And so, okay, so at that point, I was thinking like, okay, here we go. And so, like I told y'all, I didn't get offended by her asking me that because I've been asked that before. My sister even asked me that, girl, can you even put a comb through your hair? And so, knowing that I've been asked that before and, you know, understanding that people have their own definition or belief of detangled hair or combed hair, I asked her, I said, wait, what do you mean about comb? And so she just kind of looked at me like, you know, in surprise that she was surprised that I even asked her, what does she mean about comb? She was like, so, I mean, can you like get the comb through it? I was like, yeah, I can get the comb through it. I even flat iron my hair, I wear it straight, you know. I said the reason it looks like this now is because the strands are clumped together. I said, but the hair is detangled. It's just the strands are clumped together. And so she was just kind of looking at me like, what in the world are you talking about? So paying attention to her, you know, facial expression, I was like, okay, I understand now why she asked me that, because she probably don't really understand natural hair. And so it's kind of like the reason I didn't get offended is because I understood just from speaking with her that she may be like ignorant. And when I say ignorant, I don't mean it in a bad way. You know, ignorant, it means not knowing. She really didn't know, you know, or understand natural hair. Okay, so she was like, oh, okay. So then she turned around and she asked me, well, I think she saw me look at her hair. You know, it's kind of like a natural reaction. If somebody asks you about your hair, you automatically gonna look upside their head. So I looked at her hair, and I think that kind of caught her off guard as well. And she was like, well, I'm trying to get my hair, I'm trying to thicken my hair. And so, you know, get it to be thick. And so she was like, so what products do you use? Okay, so at this point, I was thinking that, okay, initially, she probably kind of, sort of was trying to be funny when she asked me, can I even comb it? Because, you know, I know looking at my hair, I guess I would think the same thing if I didn't know, because, you know, it is clumped together and it's not like straight. You can still see, you know, kind of like the little kinks and coils. And so she was telling me that. So anyway, I done jumped subject. That's what she meant. That's why I didn't take offense, because I was thinking like she may be ignorant about, you know, natural hair. And so when she asked me about like, can I comb it? That's why I in return asked her, what do you mean? To let her know, okay, that could mean a lot. That's like an open-ended question. And so anyway, so she was telling me that she wanted to get her hair to be thick. And so when she said that, it just made me think of, you know how people sometimes try to criticize you, or let's just say the hair, because they want what you have. And so they try to make you feel a certain way because they don't want you to feel, they don't want to feel inferior to you. So they're going to try to make you feel low about what you have or low about yourself so you can be on their level, basically. Misery loves company. So I guess by me standing there talking to her and, you know, presenting myself as a friendly person, she kind of let her guards down. And that's when she started talking about, you know, she want her hair to be thicker and this, that. So she asked me, she said, so what products do you use? So I was thinking again, okay, here we go with product thing. And the reason I say that is because a lot of people think that products is the only thing that cause you to have thick hair or, you know, density or long hair. Products help, but you got to get the techniques down. So in my videos on my channel, that's mostly what I'm telling y'all, talking to y'all about, or showing y'all my techniques. The products, yeah, it helps. The grease, yeah, it helps. But you got to know how to manipulate your hair so it won't break off. And so when she said, okay, so what products do you use? My first thought was to tell her, well, you know, it's really not all about the products. But then I was thinking like, oh, I got to go get my breakfast and I don't feel like, you know, doing all of this talking. Because it was like, I think it was like 9:30 in the morning. So I just told her, well, I just use grease and water. And so she was like, oh, really? I was like, yeah. And I told her, I said, I do shampoo my hair. I use Head and Shoulders to cleanse my scalp. And I use the Silk Element shampoo to cleanse the length of my hair. And she was like, oh, okay. And I can kind of tell she was trying to store it in her brain. So she asked me, she was like, so how long is your hair? And I said, well, right now, I said, my hair is shrunken. I said, but if I were to, you know, straighten the hair out, it'll go like to my hips. And she was like, really? Kind of like she didn't believe me. And I was like, yeah. And so again, I'm thinking like, okay, she really doesn't understand natural hair, how it shrinks. But the kicker is, y'all, she has natural hair. She has all great natural hair. But, you know, I was thinking, you know, just listening to her questions and her comments, I was thinking that's why her hair is not as thick as she wants it to be, because she doesn't understand it. And, you know, she went on to tell me, I've always had thin hair. And I know that could be the case, but, and I've mentioned this in another video, a lot of times we have thin hair because we haven't mastered the technique, or we're using this comb, we're using a brush, and we're dragging the comb through the hair. You know, we want it to be so the comb can just go through. And we're considering that as combed hair, detangled hair, hair that is not quote unquote nappy. So that's what I was talking about in that video. But when you do that, you're basically breaking your hair off and thinning the hair out. So you're thinking, oh, you know, I got thin hair. No. You may have, some people do have thin hair now, but you may be just pulling out your hair. And so because you continuously comb your hair like that, you forever think, oh, I just got thin hair. But no, you're actually breaking off your hair by trying to drag the comb through the hair. To be honest, I don't think people with natural hair should ever just drag the comb through. like I've shown y'all in all my videos, you see me picking through the hair. That's because I know I have so many coils and kinks that when I comb this hair, okay, just say like it's a broken strand up in here somewhere. When I comb it and pull down, even though I'm just picking through, when you pick it, it causes that broken hair to bounce up. And so when it bounces up, it's going to loop around some more hairs. And so because I know that, I just say, let me just take my time and comb through. Because it's always going to be tangles because of the coils. The coils. Now, when your hair is straight, you know, you may get away with brushing through the hair, but check out the brush. You're going to always see hair in the brush. First of all, because it's dry. So even when my hair is straight, I still just pick through the hair to avoid, you know, the breakage. So that's why I asked her, like, well, what do you mean when you say, can I comb through it? When you say comb, because I think the way she had her hair pulled up in a little bun, a puff at the top. Ain't that what they call it, like a little puff, afro puff. And her hair was cute. It was gray all over, like silver. It's real curly. And just looking at how I could tell how slick her hair was on the sides and how defined that poof was, I could tell that she was the kind of natural that gets the comb or gets the brush and just brush it up so that it can, you know, look slick and it can be super, super neat and the curls can be so defined. But keep in mind, you are breaking your hair off when you do that. And so I didn't tell her that because, but I'm telling y'all that I didn't even get into that with her because I had already told her. I did mention how I just get the comb. I told her, I said, I never just get the comb and drag through my hair. I always just, you know, pick through the hair. Pick through the hair. And so I didn't get a chance to tell her, explain all of that to her. As I mentioned, I was trying to get downstairs and either I was going downstairs or I was coming back up to my desk. Probably coming back up to my desk. I don't know, y'all. But I didn't get a chance to finish the conversation or get all into that with her because this lady, she started talking about, she started talking about natural hair in corporate America. So she was telling me that she is considering dyeing her hair black so it would appear more acceptable in corporate America. She's trying to elevate her career. So people see, this is what she said, people see gray hair as old and, you know, they don't want to put old people in positions. And she was saying how she's about to get her PhD and she's on this certain level at the job and she knows she's not going to move up if she keeps the gray hair. So I was standing there like, wow, are you serious? Okay. So I was thinking at this point, okay, this lady, she got a problem. Self-esteem, do you hear me? And y'all, I don't mean to laugh, but you know, if you just really think about what she said, it's like, are you crazy? Okay, do you really think that's how people get positions in corporate America? Girl, are you crazy? That hair, okay, everybody know they look at hair, you know, they look at you. And we all got some kind of prejudice. But let me tell you this, in corporate America, girl, you gotta know somebody. You gotta network and you gotta know somebody. And it ain't about having a degree. So when she said that, I was thinking like, oh my gosh, you know, this lady has no idea. So here we are, ignorant again. So, and I don't mean that in a bad way, y'all. I mean that as if she just don't know. So I didn't tell her though. I didn't tell her because, you know, sometimes in corporate America or even just in life, some people don't want to hear the truth. Some people don't want you to like know more than them, or feel like you're trying to change their thoughts and opinions. Even though what you may say is true, they don't want to hear it. And so they take offense to it. They make themselves take offense to it. So I was just listening. I was thinking like, oh my gosh. And it kind of made me understand who I was dealing with, who I was talking to. And so, you know, sometimes you gotta figure out who am I really talking to. You gotta consider your audience before you say too much. And so, so she was talking about, I'm about to get my finish my PhD, and this gray hair is not going to, you know, contribute to her moving up the ladder or whatever. I was thinking like, oh my gosh, do you really believe that? Let me tell y'all, as I was saying, corporate America, you gotta know somebody. You gotta fit in. You gotta be likable. It has nothing to do with the degree. It has nothing to do with hair. Because if you know how to get along with people, if you know how to fit in, they overlook all of that. And I understand people do have their prejudice. And it's not just, when I say prejudice, I don't mean white people, I mean black people too, because it's black people that have an issue with natural hair more than white people. And so that's why I wanted to tell y'all in this video, oh, it wasn't a white person. She's a black lady. And I didn't think she even said she grew up in Mississippi, girl. So it's not always white people that have an issue with natural hair. Black people too. And it seems like, and I don't went way off in this video, but let me just say this. It seems like it's the black women that wear wigs and weaves. They got the issue with the natural hair. So it's kind of like, I think I mentioned this before. How in the world can you have an issue with my hair and you wearing a wig? And not to say wigs are bad, because like I've mentioned in other videos, girl, I be thinking like, oh, that wig is so pretty she got on. Oh, that wig looks good. You know, and I'm the type, I'm going to tell you if your hair is pretty, even if it ain't your hair. I'm like, oh, that your hair is pretty. But, yeah, it's like the wigs and the weaves give some women like a false sense of beauty. You know, to each his own. If you want to wear your wig, hey, wear your wig. But don't be over here hating on me because I'm trying to wear my own hair. Because that weave or that wig that you're wearing, you're really trying to get to the point where I am with my natural hair. So, but oh yeah, it's mainly black women. They feel like you don't, like, why is she wearing her hair like that? And y'all know, I told y'all my hair growth journey is over, but I still do put these twists in my hair and just pin it up and I just go. But to black women, it seems like when I wear my hair like that, you know, it's not all down and flowy. It's kind of like they don't want to talk to you, or they kind of give you that look like, oh. But then when I wear my hair down, you know, and it's big and long or whatever, it's like they want to be my friend. So I kind of pick up on it and I kind of watch, you know, how they act, whoever they is. But yeah, it's kind of like they're more prejudiced to natural hair than some white people. Well, white people. They thinking like I gotta get up in the wig game. Like she just need to throw a wig on their head. No, I might like the way those twists look, so leave me alone. But I'm telling you, when I let the hair down or straighten it out, girl, everybody my friend. Because they want to get what you got, but when you start telling them what all you gotta do this, and it's like, oh no, But I guess I don't know. I don't know why, people act like that, but they do. They do. And somebody in the comments was telling me when I told you I started a new job and this video, so I flat ironed my hair. Somebody was telling me I was trying to appease the white people. Girl, no. I ain't trying to appease nobody. I did it because that's the look that I wanted to go for. I still wear my hair kinky. I still wear it big. I still put these twists in. Wear my little bun at the back. So no, I'm not trying to appease anybody. That's just the look that I was going for. Even if, like me and my husband, if we're going somewhere, I may straighten my hair or I may find a way to wear it down because that's just the look that I'm going for. Girl, I'm the last person in the world that will try to appease somebody. So no, you wrong right there, girl. But yeah, I just wanted to come on y'all and talk to y'all, tell y'all the whole story about that lady. The bottom line is, I think her initial intent was to kind of, make me feel some kind of way about my hair. But it was all out of kind of like envy, and it didn't work. It would never work. And so I guess me, as I mentioned, just showing her that I'm this little friendly person and, this and that, she let her guards down. She let her guards down too, and I was like, that's what you wanted, but you trying to make me feel bad because I haven't. Instead of just being straight up, and saying, hey, what can I do to get my hair like that? And so, even, it was like maybe a week later, I wore my hair out again. And I saw her in the restroom. And she was like, hey. I was like, hi. She said, you know what? She said, your hair does shrink a lot because I saw you the other day and it was longer than the first day I saw you. And I'm sitting there like, girl, I don't really care. But then I was thinking, oh, you paying attention. But I was thinking like, this woman probably really don't believe it's my hair, But hey, you can't please everybody. I done told you the truth. I have told you what you can do. Hey, what else can I say? It's on you. It's on you. But I just wanted to come on y'all. I know I'm rambling. And tell y'all how the conversation really went. And that's it, y'all. I gotta twist this hair back up. Okay, y'all, so that's pretty much it for this video. Leave me some comments below and let me know if you have ever experienced someone making, I guess, just like an ignorant comment about your natural hair, meaning they didn't know what they were talking about, but they wanted to make a comment, as well as have you experienced the prejudice of having natural hair, whether it's short or long or whatever. So anyway, just let me know and I will see see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.